All right, I'm the Flat Rate Master, and today we're talking about, is there still a stigma of not using tool truck tools? So when I first started in this industry, I had a lot of, cheap tools. Craftsman, Husky, stuff from Napa, stuff from Pep Boys, pawn shops, and I carried them in Husky toolboxes. I was looked down on by a lot of technicians or mechanics in that day because I didn't have a snap-on single stack. You know, that was the gold standard back in the day, is the single stack snap-on toolbox. If you didn't have one of those, you were an amateur. And in my opinion, in this day and age, that stigma is no longer here. There are some tool snobs still out there that look down on people because they don't have, everything Snap-on, everything Matco, everything Mac or whatever. That stigma is no longer there for the most part. You know, when somebody shows up with a Harbor Freight toolbox, Harbor Freight roll cart, nobody looks at them and goes, nobody cares anymore. The quality of the options out there has increased exponentially. You know, when I was starting out, Snap-on, Mac, Matco was the gold standard. Everything else was, in honest opinion of mine, amateur rate tools. You know, Craftsman ratchets, good luck getting those things to live. Their sockets were okay, their wrenches were okay. A lot of the options weren't that good. You know, back then, Snap-on was the tool. And there really wasn't a lot of great options for starting technicians other than, Craftsman. You bought a Craftsman 50 million piece set, threw half of it away, and then used the rest of it to fix cars until you got enough money to get, Snap-on. Nowadays, there's so many options. I mean, gear wrench. I mean, to put it bluntly, you don't even have to step on a tool truck to get a big toolbox like this. There's plenty of companies out there that make decent quality, big toolboxes. I mean, 72-inch, hutch, all that kind of stuff. And there's options out there. There was not those options out there when I started. You know, when I started, Craftsman had one box that was maybe like that tall, double wide. I don't even think they had that when I first was starting. But, you had the Craftsman boxes that went to like here. They did okay, but after a few years, drawers started sagging, wouldn't hold a lot of weight. They were homeowner toolboxes. So really, your only option was a tool truck toolbox. That was kind of it. There was no real good option out there if you wanted a quality toolbox that would make you money. I mean, the Craftsman boxes were okay. I mean, I know I keep saying okay, but that was the situation, is there was a lot of okay options. And then there was the tool trucks. Nowadays, it's so different. There's so many options. I mean, literally, you can go on Amazon if you're a parent and want to help your kid that's going into this industry. You could literally equip them with all of their tool needs on Amazon. I mean, that's an awesome situation that we're in now. Not barring the human malware issue of, actually getting stuff, but that's not the topic we're talking about. Anyway, that's an awesome thing. Manufacturing in other countries, as much as we hate it, you may not, but it adds a lot of great options. Tool truck manufacturers are doing the same thing, and you can buy, for a lot of cases, the same exact tool made it at the same exact plant for a lot less on Amazon than you can on the tool truck. Now, tool trucks have to warranty it and handle it and all that kind of stuff, but You know, that's the great thing about today. And my favorite thing is that, you know, when a technician rolls in here with a Husky toolbox, you know, when Cole started, that's what he brought in, a Husky toolbox. Since upgraded, Craig, he rolled in, still has a Husky toolbox. Did anybody in the shop give him anything for it? No. It's like, all right, whatever. You know, that's the great thing, is that stigma of you got to have snap-on, snap-on, snap-on is dead, in my opinion. It's not an issue anymore. You pull out a gear wrench ratchet, okay. You know, the old guy in the shop's not going to be giving you all that hell because you pull out a gear wrench ratchet when he's sitting there pulling out a gear wrench ratchet probably too. So, as always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.